Hi guys, I'm Catherine. I'll be showing you how I basically did my honors project and kind of just like my research and findings using the book that we were supposed to use. So I guess to start off with, just tell you a little bit about the topic. Um, Basically, I'm showing how to eliminate stress in our lives, um, or my life, rather, by organizing just the first thing that I see in the morning. Um, some of us, it's our bathroom. For me, it's my bathroom. That's usually where I go and put on makeup or wash my face, just like, the simple things. Um, and basically, by doing this, I was able to declutter that whole area using the book, The Life Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Um, all of you guys read it, obviously. But using this decluttering technique helped me by just like getting started on the project because honestly, when I see things that are messy, I just let it get messier and messier, and over time I get very overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed, I I just completely try to I try to forget that it's there, and when it's that overwhelming, I tend to skip steps in my routine. Um, it's the same way with my room, honestly. Like, and I'm sure you guys do the same thing. You'll have just like a pile of clothes there, pile of clothes here, and it honestly affects the way that we look, just like our overall appearance. And that's something that I noticed in my bathroom. And so in this project, um, my bathroom cleanliness affected positively how I was able to get ready in the morning. So here's a little bit of what it looked like starting off with. As you can see, a disaster. Um, right here, there's just my bathroom sink and counter, which is literally the first thing that I see. And it's not all that charming. Um, it's a little overwhelming. Here we go. Yeah, and then also, in addition to that, when you open the cabinets, there's just like a mishmash of everything. There's like a weave from like the early 2000s. Not sure why we thought that was cool. Um, and then just like other things, makeup, old glasses, old makeup. Um, there's actually quite a few things in here that I noticed from the start I haven't used in years, and so I figured why not get rid of it. So I started off with the most basic thing, which was getting rid of any garbage, or anything that I really didn't need. And as you can see, like from the before and after pictures, um, it's a major change. Um, so any garbage, I got rid of old toothbrushes. I cleaned off like all the toothpaste smeared on my sink, because that's not from me, obviously. I have siblings too that share that bathroom with me. But just looking at it, it looks a lot better. So yeah, next thing. So some of the steps that I took, like I said, I got rid of um, garbage, empty bottles, expired products, um, just anything that I didn't need anymore. Um, and then, yes, also, like I said, I wiped down my sink counter area, and um, through these 2 weeks of research, I managed to wipe down my sink and counter area every day because it does tend to get very dusty. especially in Arizona. All right, and then day 6 or 10, I started on the right side of my sink. As you can see, there's like old cleansers, just like basically just like clutter, things that I just did not need. And then afterwards, you can kind of see, I cleaned like the bottom part of the cabinet a little bit. I was able to get rid of a lot of things because, as Marie said in this book, you just need to basically get rid of the things that didn't spark joy in your life anymore. And honestly, it really does work. And especially in this picture, you can really see like how much of a difference there was. I definitely had to keep like my makeup products and stuff, but I was able to get rid of majority of it because it was just so old. It's stuff that I used like 8th grade year. So yeah, like I said, I dusted everything down. I rearranged like the containers and the bottles and my makeup products. And I made sure it was all in 1 or 2 like small bags, my makeup, because I tend to just like spread it all throughout my counter, and that makes it really stressful, especially in the morning when you're trying to find things. You're like, oh, where's that makeup brush? Where's my spoolie? Stuff like that. And then the final days, I went ahead, did the left side. I got rid of that weave, like I said. Why I still had that, not 100% sure. And then I just got rid of, I still needed like my cleaning supplies and stuff, but I was able to kind of consolidate that a little bit. I was also able to relocate it because I really didn't like where it was sitting. Also, I got rid of garbage and stuff like that. And then, as you can see here on the right, there is my final finishing touches on the bottom cabinet area, which, looking at it's a huge difference. And when I go and open my cupboards now, it looks so much better. And then final steps, I did, like I said, just finishing touches, just little things that kind of made it look more put together and prettier, I guess. And like I was overall like pleased with the results. And then my feelings throughout, honestly, it was very stressful because it was a complete disaster. I was almost ashamed to show these pictures because it was very bad. It's so bad. It's not as bad as most, but it's definitely bad. Something that I noticed was it was difficult to keep up with the cleaning because I do have a busy life. So, what I did is I just kind of, once I was done getting ready in the morning, I'd just take 5 minutes and just go take everything off my counter, put it away, and then wipe down my area. I didn't necessarily use cleaners. I just made sure that it wasn't super dirty and out of control. And then once I was done with these 2 weeks of research, it felt really, really good. And I felt a sense of accomplishment, I guess. And honestly, I think I'm going to do this to my room too, because my room is a depression room. And I feel like using all of these decluttering techniques, I noticed that it is a lot easier than I thought if you just start doing the little things first. Once you do the little things, it turns into even bigger things. And yeah, here are my references. Obviously the book that we read, and then the pictures were done by me. But thank you so much for listening to me babble. I hope these little